Wife in Maryland spy couple also pleads guilty in plot to sell U.S. nuclear secrets. The wife of a Navy engineer pleaded guilty Friday to helping her husband try to sell secrets about U.S. nuclear submarines to a foreign country, a high-profile espionage case that will send her to prison for up to 3 years, significantly less time than her husband faces. The guilty plea by Diana Taube, 46, was expected after her husband, Jonathan Taube, pleaded guilty Monday in the same case. His plea deal calls for a prison sentence of roughly 12 to 17.5 years. Both pleaded guilty to conspiring to communicate restricted data, a charge that carried a potential life prison sentence. The couple have been in jail since October, when their arrest by the FBI revealed a months-long sting investigation that had many features of a spy novel: dead drops, secret signals, and missing money. As part of her plea, Diana Taube admitted that she knowingly and voluntarily joined a conspiracy with my husband and took actions to help him, including acting as a lookout while my husband made 3 drops of restricted data. She appeared Friday in federal court in Martinsburg, West Virginia, not far from where she and her husband had conducted some of those drops. Taube said she learned in the summer of 2021 of her husband's plan to sell secrets to a foreign government. Before their arrest, the couple lived a seemingly quiet life in Annapolis with their 2 school-age children. Jonathan worked for the Navy, while Diana was a teacher at a private school who also posted online videos of her knitting. Her students described her as a meticulous humanities instructor who was not shy about sharing her liberal politics. Jonathan Taube held a top-secret security clearance and was part of the Navy's multi-billion-dollar effort to build submarines that could remain submerged and undetected for the longest time possible. Both Taubes come from families with considerable military ties. Nearly 2 years ago, the Taubes reached out to an unidentified foreign country, offering to sell secrets about nuclear propulsion systems for U.S. submarines. That country decided instead to turn the information over to the FBI, which set up a sting operation. In a package postmarked April 1, 2020, Jonathan Taube included an introductory letter and a small sample of Navy documents. "If you do not contact me by December 31, 2020, I will conclude you are uninterested and will approach other possible buyers," the letter allegedly said. The receiving country, which has not been named in public court filings or proceedings, held onto the package for nearly 9 months, then handed it over to the FBI less than 2 weeks before Taube's stated deadline. FBI counterintelligence agents launched an investigation designed to lure Jonathan Taube out into the open. The agents allegedly recorded him and his wife leaving data cards for their supposed handlers, hidden inside a peanut butter sandwich, an adhesive bandage wrapper, and a package of gum. In truth, the foreign handler was an undercover FBI agent. Emails cited in court papers show that Jonathan Taube came to trust the undercover agent in part because of the money he was paid and because the FBI arranged to signal Taube from the foreign country's embassy in Washington over Memorial Day weekend. The papers do not describe how the FBI was able to arrange such a signal. The court papers note that Taube had worked for the Navy for almost a decade on nuclear propulsion for submarines, a technology that the United States recently agreed to provide to Australia. Previously, the United States had shared the technology only with Britain, also a partner in the deal with Australia. The agreement scuttled an Australian deal with France, igniting a diplomatic row between Washington and Paris. In correspondence with his handler, Taube claimed to have spent years formulating his spy-for-hire plan. In total, he allegedly provided thousands of pages of documents, and officials said his espionage ambitions had been building for years. The information was slowly and carefully collected over several years in the normal course of my job to avoid attracting attention, and smuggled past security checkpoints. A few pages, and Taube allegedly wrote, adding that he no longer had access to classified data, but could answer any technical questions the foreign country might have. Their last dead drop came on October 9 in Jefferson County, West Virginia. FBI agents observed Jonathan Taube leaving information near a hiking trail, as his wife kept an eye out for other hikers. Minutes later, the FBI moved in to arrest the couple. As part of their pleas, the Taubes agreed to help the FBI locate any restricted and classified data they may still have, and to help investigators retrieve the $100,000 worth of cryptocurrency that the undercover FBI agent sent to them during the undercover operation.